Alright, first things first, the Ace Reporter Titan event is live. The very first thing you want to do in this Titan event is absolutely bloody nothing. Okay, by the time that you're watching this, the Finite 10 attack's gonna be live. There's gonna be I don't know what else. Gear hunters or dungeon divers, as they used to call them back in my day, you know. A lot of events are going to be live at the time that you're watching this video, but you might as well wait 23 hours. Might as well wait until the CVC starts, man. That's going to be like warning number one. I suppose if you're looking to farm this April Titan event, might as well start it tomorrow on the Tuesday. And just double dip between farming all these events and the Clan vs. Clan tournament at the same time, man. We're going to be covering this Ace Reporter Titan event, man. How worthwhile April is, worth going for, being the final reward, as well as what kind of rewards you should look to get sort of guaranteed, even on like a free-to-play account, like on my free-to-play account, for example. What reward am I going to be pushing for in this Titan event and settling on, even though I'm not really planning on pulling a single shard? I'm maybe only planning on pulling for like the Ancient Shard 2x event, which we'll get to in just a little bit as well, because that is in the pipeline, right? We're going to be talking about what kind of resources you should expect to pull in this Titan event, man. It's going to be great. Before we get to that, man, real quick, if you're looking to create a new raid account in 2025, make sure to get that done right now in the month of October, while Michelangelo is still the login reward, just freebie legendary champion, and also use the beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box. Man, by clicking on that link and using that link to create your raid account, man, you're going to get yourself Basilius Rhinus as your day one start at legendary, as well as 3 free epic champions as you level up your account, man. Best beginner promo link going, and no better time to create a new raid account than while Mikey is up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, man. You'll also have to forgive me if my brain's a little bit laggy and I missed some details while covering this Titan event, man. I slept like 3 hours and like jumped up, set my alarm so that I could jump up and shoot this video when this thing goes live. So I'll probably be going straight back to bed after shooting this video, man. Okay, so first and foremost, man, April for 1,500 points. The 1,500 points, means that you can skip a total of, I guess, means that you can skip a total of 250 points over the course of the next few weeks during this Titan event, with 1,750 pizza points in total up for grabs. So no changes there. That's pretty standard stuff for a Titan event. It means that generally speaking, you can skip at least one of the shard pulling events that are going to be going on during this Ace Reporter Titan event and still secure April. That said, there are going to be 3 shard pulling events in total, right? And so there's still 2 of them, just like a fusion, that you're probably going to have to pull the shards on in order to finish the Ace Reporter Titan event. One of them is going to be a Heroes Path event that actually starts in about 3 or 4 days from now, depending on when you're watching this video. I think it's going to be starting on the 10th. That one's going to be quite expensive. It's probably going to be guaranteed legendary. And Heroes Path is probably going to be all about pulling a whole bunch of sacred shards at the end of the day. And so, yeah, you might just want to skip on the very first event, to be honest, when it comes to pulling shards, if you're looking to be economical, and just make sure that you secure April. Where the hell is April, man? Oh, there she is. And how worth it is she actually to go for and to push? I gotta tell you the truth, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty pleased that she's the Heroes Path champion, because it means it's a nice and easy skip for me on my free-to-play account, April O'Neil. I can kind of just leave it alone. On the main account, I'm definitely going to be going for her, of course, just given that she's a very, very specialist champion. She really is a very, very specialist champion, right? 10 meter decrease. She brings Nullify and Seal debuffs, which disables things like, what the hell does Nullify disable? Nullify right here. Champions in a Nullify cannot have their skills activated, participate in ally attacks, be granted extra turns or instant turns, which is very, very effective when you've got enemy mythical champions that are transforming on the other side of the board, you know. So it's like very, very she's a very specifically designed legendary that a lot of people are saying are just designed to just be like an anti-mythical. That's kind of their job, right? And so this A2 that's placing Nullify and Seal also has a passive effect with a 50% chance booked of just activating this A2 on an enemy whenever they gain an extra turn or an instant turn effect. And so, you know, like this thing's just going to be going off like crazy. A1 has a chance of placing hard crowd control, which is very, very cool. Point is, more of like a live arena specialist champ. I mean, look at the reviews. It's about what you expect, right? She's not that amazing in like most PvE areas of the game, as you can see. And then arena, even then, she's like a niche live arena pick. And so that is April herself. Excuse me while I visit the market real quick and just go ahead and buy all of these bloody mystery shards. Okay. What does that actually mean then for the Titan event on the free-to-play? Because, okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip the April, screw it, whatever, it's already done. What rewards do you actually want to stop here at then on the Titan event? What's worth pushing for on the likes of the free-to-play? So the Primal Shard is very, very easy to grab, very, very accessible for basically everybody. And honestly, we are sort of due a 2x event on Primal Shards. Dude, my screen's a little bit off resolution. Whatever, it's fine. Primal Shard, we're way overdue. A decent, good, proper 2x event on Primal Shards. At least get this. Man. It's just going to require you to farm some of the dungeon tournaments that are coming up, gear enhancement, that kind of thing. And there's always a very, very juicy 2x Primal Shard event with 2x on Mythicals and Legos and all that good stuff over Christmas, right? Generally speaking, over December. Yeah, just be ready for that, man. The next reward, and the reward that I actually recommend that you push for on your free-to-play accounts, this is going to take a little bit more effort, right? A little bit more grit, a little bit more focus. Make sure that you're not missing as many events as possible. Apart from all the shard events, you can skip basically all of those if you want, and you should still be able to grab the Immortal Soulstone just off to my side here. Immortal Soulstones, exceptionally valuable. They're also particularly valuable because, of course, that Deck of Fate is due to arrive at some point during this month, you know, the much coveted Deck of Fate. And to get through a Deck of Fate by using Soulstones, if Soulstones are a reward, which they probably will be, if Soulstones are a reward in that Deck of Fate, if you can grab that Immortal Soulstone, it's going to help you out. 35 plus Immortal Soulstones to get you most of the way through a Deck of Fate event for a guaranteed legendary, which again, we're expecting this Deck of Fate to be. It's not going to get you all the way through the deck to have 35 Immortal Soulstones, but what it is going to do is get you through, I don't know, like 80% of it or something, and then you can push through the rest of the deck as required, just by doing whatever the other objectives are on that deck. And so, yeah, I think that those Immortal Soulstones are one of the most exceptional and underspoken resources in the game, especially for a free-to-play player. Be grabbing these at every opportunity that you can. You can push a little bit further and pick up the Legendary Skill Tome. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to go for this on my free-to-play account. The Legendary Book is probably what I'm going to try and push for on my free-to-play. I said this account. I'm looking at my main account right now, just in case you were wondering. You probably saw the resources and thought, Jesus, how has he got all that stuff on his free-to-play account? No, I'm on my main account right now. But I'm going to go for this on the free-to-play account, only because I do plan on pulling some of my Ancient Shards for the upcoming Champion Chase event, which is a prediction that I'm making, right? The first shard pulling event that we're going to have in 4 days from now is going to be that Hero's Path that I talked about, and you should be expecting to pull Sacred Shards for this, and honestly, many of them for that Hero's Path. It's probably going to be for one of the guaranteed turtles, probably Leonardo, and it's probably also going to include his 5-star soul as well. On my main account, yeah, I'm going to go a bit mental. I'll probably go a bit mental on this event and pull the Sacreds. On my free-to-play, it's going to be a complete skip. It is going to give, April Ace Reporter Titan event points, but I expect this one to be the most expensive to get those pizza points. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And there's going to be like an upcoming Summon Rush towards the end of the Hero's Path event, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. The Titan event, rather. The next shard pulling event that's going to be attached to the Titan event is probably going to be that 2x on Ancient Shards. We are due a 2x event on Ancient Shards, and this will be landing on around, let me just check the calendar, the 17th of the 18th, right? The weekend of the 17th of October, right? So a little over a week and a half, we are due to have a 2x event on Ancient Shards. There's almost definitely going to be some kind of Champion Chase tournament tossed in alongside that event. And 99% probability that you can go ahead and associate pizza points with that event, and that pizza points are going to be acquirable in that event. And so that's what I'm going to be pulling on the free-to-play. I probably won't go below like 30 or 40 Ancient Shards. I want to make sure that I have enough ready for whatever events are coming in December on the free-to-play account if I want to pull some Ancient Shards again on the free-to-play. But I'm going to pull some, and I suggest that most people do. The final shard pulling event of this Ace Reporter Titan event is also probably going to be, well, it could well be like another surprise Summon Rush event or something like that. Honestly, the way that the schedule works out, there might not even be a third shard pulling event, this is report a Titan event, Plarium would have to sort of like break schedule or break pattern a little bit in order to squeeze in another summon rush or squeeze in like a surprise champ chase or something alongside the one that's popping up on the 17th or the one that's scheduled for the 17th. So that's all very strange, man. I'm not really sure what the third shard pulling event is going to be or if there is even going to be one. I feel like it would be a little bit unusual if there weren't going to be 3 in total across the entire Titan event, man. Final word of advice though going into this thing. If it ends up being very, very bloody expensive, right? For example, during the Heroes Path to get the April O'Neil pizza points for this event and you're suddenly not sure if you want to even go for this thing, I'd say don't sweat it that much. Again, she's very, very bloody niche. I get it because, you know, I might as well collect her up on the main account. And that's sort of whatever. On the free-to-play, I'll be more than satisfied to stop at the Legendary 2. What do you guys think? Are you actually going for the April O'Neil in this Titan event? Let me know down below. And what reward are you looking to settle for in the Ace Reporter Titan event? If you're not looking to pull any shards, you're just saving everything until December time, man. Yeah. That's it. And good luck with it, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go get myself just a little bit more sleep because honestly, it's just. It's going to be one of those days otherwise, man. I got a lot of recording to do today. I would have been better rested than this, man. If you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to go ahead and get that done right now by using the beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box, and I am going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later today.